Listen, I know that you've tried outreach. I know that you heard from a lot of experts that outreach, this is the key, how to book first appointments and make it predictable and so on and so on and so on. But you've tried it and it didn't work for you. And in this video, I'm going to break down why it's not working. And from the end of the video, you will know what to do to book a tons of appointments from your outreach and like DMs, emails, and so on. So my name is Dior, and let's get into this. So first of all, why people not booking appointments from the outreach? So being honest, outreach is not your problem. Your problem is the offer. So just how it looks like from your perspective, sending the cold message on email, on DM, on whatever the platform channel you choose. You don't have a reply, you're changing the template, trying the new copy, and that's not working. You have this loop. And then you start blaming the message, you start blaming the niche, you start blaming the volume, and you think that Hormozy said it's not working, you cannot book an appointment to the outreach, you have to go to paid ads, you have to go inbound, and so on and so on and so on. So, first of all, what you have to understand, the outreach is not the problem. Problem is the offer again. So what makes an offer weak or strong? I know you heard a lot of stuff about the offer, but this is really 80% of the whole outreach. And let's break it down. What is weak offer and what is strong offer? So weak offer has waggy outcome. Like you say, I'll help you grow. That's it. You have zero risk reversals. Like all risk on the prospect. You say, hey, I have retained 2,500 grands, and that's it. And it sounds like everyone else. You just send copy paste positioning. But a strong offer has specific outcome, which you just say 30 booked calls in 90 days. You have skin in the game. You carry some risk. You create guarantees or something. You create the offer that impossible to compare. Market of one, with other words. So the key insight from this, a rising tide rises all ships. Fix your offer and everything else starts working automatically. So your product is supposed to be the vehicle from the current station when you're struggling, no client, no system, to desired station, consistent clients, predictable revenue, and so on. So between this gap, you have the offer, the staircase bridging this gap. So your message amplifies a great offer. It cannot save a bad one. So your offer must have to have like reverse the risk, specific outcome, clear time frame, unique method, solution, and make them certain. Niches don't saturate. Offers do. Even if you're on really saturated niche, let's say marketing niche, ads for niche, like the AI niche and so on. First of all, that means that your niche has the money, and second of all, the one thing that will compare you from the other, this is your offer. So, how we can fix the offer? If you fix the offer, you fixed everything. So, we have 5 pillars of a strong offer. First of all, specific outcome. You have to have numbers, time frame, results. You have to have risk reversals. You have to add skin in the game and guarantee. Because just think about the prospect perspective. You're just sending some cold DM to the dude or the woman who don't know about you. And when you put the skin in the game, they see that you're really confident in what you do and you have the authority and you have the skill. You have to have unique mechanism, your proprietary method, system, the unique system that you approach your and how do you deliver the results for your clients. Resonant positioning, speak to latent conditions, and simplicity. If it's complex, if it's confused. So before you write your DMs, just write your offer. Simple as that. So offer clarity equals outreach clarity. So let's see how strong your offer. So generic offer says only, I help agency get more clients with social media. No, it's not working right now. It's 2026 right now. This is not working anymore. Decent offer. I help marketing agency books 10 calls per month. This is decent. Good. We'll book you 20 qualified calls in 60 days or work or we work for free. But the Grand Slam offer, we install a done-for-you client acquisition machine, 30 calls in 90 days guaranteed. This is what the great offer looks like. So, how to go from weak to strong? First of all, define who plus pain, specific segment, specific problem, and specific consequence. One specific, it's supposed to be rule 111. So one specific segment, one specific problem that you solve, and specific consequence. Then you have to create bold outcome, numbers, time frame, tangible, and a state, what doors open. So outcome is supposed to be as bold as possible. Unique method, as I discussed. You have to name your system. You have to add proprietary steps, market of one. Then you have to kill the risk, add the guarantee, paper performance. So when you're doing cold outreaches, you cannot send something generic. You have to be bold and you have to add the risk reward. Otherwise, you will be just ignored, or you will have really low rate of meetings on or the result what you want from outreach. Step 5, you have to simplify it. So MVO, minimum valuable offer, remove everything extra. And the result of this, outreach works with the same message, way more replies and way more closes. You can even just send the same messages that you had, but just change your offer and it will turn 180 degrees. So you will see the difference between that. So again, the message isn't the problem, but the offer is. Before you split test your DMs, before you hire an appointment setter, before you buy another outreach tool, you have to ask yourself, is my offer actually good? And if outreach feels hard, it's actually because the offer isn't doing its job. If you want our help on creating the offer, on booking appointments essentially, just go to the link on the description and let's discuss how we can help each other, and see you then on the next videos.